Ever wondered why some people end up renting out their homes even if they never planned to? They never really saw themselves as a landlord dealing with tenants and toilets, but somehow life happened and they found themselves with a rental property. Well, trust me, it happens more often than you think. In this video, we're diving into the top 5 reasons why people become accidental landlords. We're talking about those unexpected situations that can turn everyday homeowners into property managers, often overnight. Whether it's a sudden move, a change in their financial situation, or simply inheriting property, these are the stories of how people end up renting out their homes, even if they never saw it coming. So, stick around because you might be surprised to learn just how common it is to become an accidental landlord. Okay, let's face it. The property market can be unpredictable. Sometimes it's a seller's market, and you're practically rolling in offers. But other times, well, it can feel like you're stuck in quicksand. That's the reality for a lot of accidental landlords. They try to sell their home, maybe because they're moving for a job or just need a change, but the offers aren't coming in. Maybe the market's in a slump, interest rates are through the roof, or their property just isn't attracting buyers. Whatever the reason, selling becomes a challenge they weren't prepared for. So, what do? They're stuck with mortgage payments, council tax, and all the expenses of owning a home they no longer need. Renting it out becomes their best option, even if it wasn't part of the original plan. It's a way to cover their costs and avoid a financial disaster, but it turns them into landlords, whether they're ready or not. Inheriting a property from a loved one can be a bittersweet experience. While it comes from a place of loss, it can also feel like a financial windfall. But here's the thing, inheriting a house often comes with strings attached. Suddenly, you're faced with a decision. What do you do with this unexpected asset? Selling it might seem like the easiest option, but it's not always that simple. Maybe the property needs significant repairs, or there are emotional attachments that make selling difficult. That's when renting it out becomes an attractive alternative. It generates passive income, helps cover property expenses, and allows you to hold on to the property, at least for the time being. But just like that, you've become a landlord, managing tenants and maintenance, even if you never saw it coming. Moving to a new city or even a new country can be an exciting adventure, new job opportunities and a fresh start. But sometimes, selling your current home isn't feasible or desirable, especially in a volatile market. That's when people find themselves becoming accidental landlords, often out of necessity. They need to relocate, but they're not ready to part with their property. So, they rent it out as a temporary solution until they can figure out their long-term plans. They become long-distance landlords, managing their property from afar. It can be a juggling act, dealing with tenants, repairs, and the occasional late-night phone call about a leak. But for many, it's the best way to hold on to their investment while navigating the challenges of relocation. Divorce and separation are unfortunate realities that many people face, and sometimes these curveballs lead to unexpected living situations. When relationships end, often, so does the shared ownership of a home. Selling the property is often the cleanest break, but it's not always possible or desirable, especially if there are financial constraints or children involved. That's when one party might end up renting out their share of the property. It could be a way to maintain some financial stability during a difficult transition, or to keep a roof over their heads while they figure out their next move. Whatever the reason, life's unexpected turns can turn homeowners into landlords, navigating the complexities of property management during already challenging times. Moving up the property ladder is a common aspiration. You buy your starter home, build equity, and eventually set your sights on something bigger and better. But what happens to the old place? Selling is the obvious choice for many, but some homeowners see an opportunity in the making. Instead of selling, they keep their former home and turn it into a rental property. They become accidental landlords, not out of necessity, but as a way to generate extra income and build long-term wealth. It's a strategy that can be particularly appealing in hot housing markets where rental demand is high. It allows homeowners to capitalize on their investment, even as they upgrade their own living situation. They might be accidental landlords, but they're often savvy investors who see the potential in turning their old home into a profitable asset. So, there you have it. The top 5 reasons why people become accidental landlords. Life throws curveballs, markets fluctuate, and sometimes renting out your property becomes the most logical or even the only viable option. If you find yourself in any of these situations, remember that you're not alone. Accidental landlords are more common than you might think, and there are resources available to help you navigate the process. Seeking advice from property professionals, mortgage brokers, and tax advisors can help you understand your responsibilities, make informed decisions, and ensure you're managing your rental property effectively. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more insightful content.